a time there was black.
Once upon a time there was white.
Different and separate as can be. Two sides of the very same coin.
Never meant to mingle or meet.
But that was back in 1966 AD. Black and white.
Never gray.
Not a bit like it is today.
No, no, no.
It's strange.
But when did it change? Once upon a time it was light. To be Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, and white. That's
Until the night of the black and white ball. Black and white,
black and white.
separate teams.
Separate dreams.
No one dared
No one dare go
cross the line.
Like Cinderella, the black and white ball had a fairy godmother attached to it, and his name was Truman Capote. And although he didn't know it, little Drew was about to change some lives. Girls everywhere from far and near had heard about this ball and longed to attend, including one young black girl named Emma in the faraway kingdom of Brooklyn, New York.
Mama, look. Mama, see. I read in the paper that there's going to be a ball. Wonderful ball. A black and white ball. Like you said, all the time. The heights may be high, but it's worth it to climb. And now that mountain is here, the black and white ball, where the Negro and Caucasian will converge, where black and white can start to merge, a ball where they will finally see me that is me. They will blend into night, the black and white ball. All my life I've read the columns in the Post and the news, memorize who's wanting to be part of it. Everything, not a wife and not a mother, not to say that won't be, but for now, just be someone who's free, but part of everything. Watch me glamour within. I'm gonna go places that no one has been. The invitation will say, come one and come all. Yes, you always knew that I'd be a part of this history, and I'm at the start. Believe me, Mama, I swear, gonna be there where you plan, standing tall at the black and white ball. The black and white.
Look at this. She's reading Earl Wilson again. Don't you know we don't read Earl Wilson or Susie or Leonard Lyons?
Why not, Al?
Emma, who do you think you are?
I think I'm me.
She's got you there. Don't get above yourself, little sister.
You mean don't get above you?
You are just another poor little black Brooklyn girl. Get used to it.
I'm not. My mama said that.
Oh yeah, your mama. Well, mama, look what your mama's turned you into. Look at Park Avenue's plaything, cleaning her plan of attack. Look at you looking all smug and snooty. Don't you know, sister, you're black? Screaming the dances and parties, part of society's clash. Hanging with honkies and kissing butts, you must be nuts, you're black. Back of the bus, though you speak well, keep on your side of the track. Separate, oh yes, but not equal. Time that you learn that you're black. They don't want you at the plaza. They think you're gonna sell smack. No, they don't write much about Harlem in the society column. Sister, it's true, Malcolm X and you are black.
I know that I'm black. Maybe unlike you, I just don't see it as a limitation.
Grandma was somebody's mammy.
Don't say that.
In somebody's shack. You think that you're gonna rise up her. Look in the mirror, you're black. Fashion for people of color means that you buy off the rack. It doesn't matter, we'll always chic, cause we are basic black. Fine. So call us Negro, not anymore, cause you're black.
Easy.
To the Hamptons, yes, to the dust, we don't burn, no. We're gonna be none of that. Rag, that's Sammy. That's true. He's a Jew, and you're black. Black, so just be black. Hurry, get set, cause the jet set is the your set. You're the poor set, when the right set is the white set.
No. Watch me glow. Go places that no one has been. Invitation will say, come on and come on. Yeah, you always knew that I'd be a part of this history, and I'm not the start. But baby mama, I swear, gonna be there the way you planned, standing tall.
My name is Truman Capote. Welcome to 1966. I'm throwing the party of the century, the black and white ball. Now who should I invite? 500 of my closest friends, dearest pals, choicest chums, 500 who have made the cut and have learned the proper way to kiss my butt. Minnie, Babe, and Betsy, the Kennedys on Max. The Princess Pignatelli, no, she acted like an ass. Garbo, Fonda, Dietrich, Mike Nichols, Stephen Sondheim, Andy Warhol, Larry Rivers, and that cute man who delivers all my mail to ensure my RSVPs never fail. The Rolling Stones are out, except for Mick. And Liz can bring along her big old dick. The princess of this, the Maharani of that, the Duke and Duchess, the Queen. This book contains, as some wit might say, my internationalness for the guillotine. 500 of my closest friends, dearest pals, choicest chums, 500 who define excess and whose family income can impress the press. Okay, let's see. Sinatra is invited with his Mia ya. We assume they'll still be married in the fall. And when Jerry does the boogaloo with Betty, well, that means Robbins will be dancing with McCall. But I'll tell you 2 names that I've rescinded. They're the folks who go by Lady Bird and Linden. All the staff would turn to Rexon. Oh, it's not because they're Texan. They don't want to let that bag of wind in. No, what really makes the plaza truly nervous is to get the Lyndon Johnsons, you must take the Secret Service. And I don't want to let those White House dicks in. My lord, I might as well ask Richard Nixon. And he's not one of 500 of my closest friends. 500 of my closest friends. Bestest buds, cher ami. 500 of the most elite who have learned to kiss my dainty little feet. Will I invite them or consign them? Gloria Guinness, Gloria Graham, Gloria Steinem. Which Gloria will I allow to glow? Vanderbilt or DeHaven? Which glow will get to go? Oh, 500 of my closest friends, allies who made the grade. 500 of my closest. I always say invite 500 friends and you'll make 5,000 enemies. 500 of my closest friends. Now, no peeking.
Still, it doesn't matter how long I'm longing, even though we're long overdue. 'Cause every day I'm longing, and one day closer. As long as I am strong, I can be one day closer. Every day I wake up, I'm one day closer to you. Sweet you. One day closer to you. So, anything yet?
No, but I'm beginning to think maybe I'm being impatient and premature. Listen to what Susie says in her column last night.
Susie, who's that?
Who's that? Only the most influential society columnist since Charlie Knickerbocker, that's who. Sheesh.
Yeah, I forgot. Well, what did she say?
She says Truman's got a list. Susie says he's holding it tight. Susie says if you hurry, you might get an invite. She says True may be asking the mayor and the governor first. Then again, he may not. Powers what Truman got.
So according to Susie, no invite's been mailed for the dance.
Ball.
Right? So reading between the lines, you still have a chance.
I still have a chance.
Sure you do. But maybe what you need is some outside assistance.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe if the invitation hasn't come yet, we should give it a little nudge from the inside. Emma, have you ever stalked anyone?
Oh no! I would never do that. It's wrong and illegal. And when can we leave?
Let me just leave a note for my mom and we're on our way to Manhattan.
Oh, Mikey, if you could do anything to help speed this up and give me an invitation, I would kiss you.
That'll do it. I can to make you see me. If life is a jail, then you can free me. I move the earth to make you look my way. So I will know your sweet surrender. Then I can show this heart so tender. That's what I'll do. What do you say?
I say let's go.
No, it doesn't matter how long you're longing, even if it's long overdue. Keep on moving, it's one day closer. Whatever you've been dreaming, it's one day closer. Every day I wake up, I'm one day closer to you.
talk. Quiet. Oh God, that's what little True needs. Now.
I brought a pencil and a pad.
Oh, good. Now put them away and let's just talk. The secret to making your subject open up is to tell them something incredibly intimate about yourself. For example, if I wanted you to open up, I would tell you that my mother is really the reason I'm throwing the black and white ball. Then you would say...
My mother read all the society columns to me. That's how I learned to read.
Really? Or are you just playing the game?
No, it's true. But she died when I was little, though.
My mother was never there when I was growing up. Lula May didn't want anything to do with me. Later, when she moved to Park Avenue and changed her name to Nina, I had the feeling she was ashamed that I was her son. Your turn.
My mother wanted me to be everything. She taught me not to see limitations. She wanted me to be the queen of the May. Whatever that is.
And what did you want, Emma?
To make her happy.
Oh, ain't that the truth?
The real truth is, I didn't really come here to interview you.
I know.
You do?
You want to come to my ball.
How do you know?
Well, because if I were young and pretty, I would want exactly the same things you do.
And what do you want?
Emma, for over 6 years, I've been ensconced and buried in my book. And now it's done. You know, Emma, finishing a book is like you just took a child out in the yard and shot him.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. The postpartum blues are worse than the mean reds, so I thought I deserved a party.
Is that all it is? A party?
Well, I thought it was going to be more, but now I'm not sure.
But it's the black and white ball. You're changing the world. It's where the Negro and Caucasian will converge.
Have you read the papers recently? Negroes and Caucasians are converging all over the country. Race riots, they call them. Chicago, Cleveland, Ohio.
I think Cleveland is in Ohio.
That's what they think.
Well, I don't look at the front pages. I only read the columns.
You're a smart girl. My cousin Sook, who raised me right, used to say, "Buddy, keep your head in the sand until the possums dance in the moonlight."
What is that?
I haven't the foggiest, but I never listened. I was never good at not noticing things. That's what gets me in trouble.
I get in trouble too.
I know you do.
You do?
I don't know what it is, Emma, but it's some kind of ESP or something. I look at you and...
You see yourself?
Yes. I know you. I see you each day in my mirror. Although it's true that we've never met, I know I will never forget. We are more than two, yes. Nothing could ever be clearer. On that point we must always agree. Though we're only two drops in an endless sea. Yes, I know you, and I know you know me.
I woke up today from a dream, and you were in it.
I knew I was there.
I woke up today, and I felt a little strange.
Like the soul of prayer.
I woke up and knew, yes, I knew that very minute.
It's the soul we seem to share.
Somehow today the world's gonna change.
Yes, the world's about to change. You dreamed it, Emma. And if you dream things hard enough, they can be real.
What do you mean?
It's called visualization. You act as if. So what's your next dream, Emma?
To go to the black and white ball. For you to help me fit in there.
Do you really think I have the power to grant such a wish?
If not you, then who? I one condition.
You do.
Yes. If you're going to change me, I think you should change some too.
In what way?
Drinking.
Drinking?
In the morning.
Oh, well, this isn't an everyday thing. Oh, you do know me, don't you? Just morning.
To start.
Why? Why do you care?
Hi, Dad.
What about him?
I remember him coming home late at night, all sloppy and falling down. And ashamed. I think that's why he left us. He couldn't.
All right, little Miss Temperance. But no AA. I went to A once because I wanted to drink a little. All right, it's a deal, but it won't be easy for either of us. I've got a lot of work to do here. You've got a lot to learn, and I'm going to have to learn to fly without a net. Now, go home to Brooklyn and get some rest. We start tomorrow at the crack of noon. Hello? Yes, it's me. It happened. The miracle.
He's gonna take me by the hand.
Yes, that's right, Jack. I now know what my next book is going to be.
Wake me from my slumber.
I hate to admit you were right, but there's no such thing as writer's
He's
block.
gonna touch my apple tree till the apples come tumbling down. He's gonna stick me to a dress, maybe a swell Givenchy number, and it'll be the first I've owned that deserves to be known as a gown. In his hands, he's gonna hold me like a babe that's bright and new. In his hands, I'll watch him mold me just like he told me he would do. I did it! I met him! I'm gonna get to go to the black and white ball. Truman Capote himself is gonna groom me.
What are you talking about, girl? You don't even know him.
I do! I met him today and he's taking me under his wing.
This girl is crazy. You, Miss Emma, are living in a dream.
No, I'm not. But if I was going to dream, do you know what that dream would be? That just this once, this one time, you would all back me up.
Back you up. Back you up.
Yes, back me up.
In his hands. In his hands.
No, he's gonna open up the door.
That door.
He'll take a rope and pull me through.
And you will have all the courage you need.
Been on the outside looking in,
Look out.
but I've got a chance to sneak through.
And you've been leading all the rest.
If I only let him take the lead in his hands, just like he planned it. His whole world is brave and free.
Brave and free.
In his hands, if I demand it, he's gonna hand it right to me.
Today you sat around and longed to know where to go.
Had no destination. Tomorrow morning I'll begin to
Glow, start to feast, and in
his hands, he's gonna hold me like a babe that's bright and
He's
new.
gonna take you by the hand. He's
that's what they are. Have you ever seen a swan, Emma, on a lake? Have you? These women, these beautiful creatures, they're just like them, frantically flapping their feet, but only under the surface, out of view from the world who can only see what they want the world to see. They keep gliding through life on a lake without waves, feathers unruffled, with men as their slaves. They are perfectly coiffed and impeccably gowned, richly bejeweled. They are queens uncrowned, gliding along with a lawn like a swan. Yes, they're swans, and they are the masters of how to avoid all disasters. My swans that allow me along for the ride as they glide on the surface of life with unparalleled ease, welcomed and feted wherever they please, and they please as they glide with their gazes upon the most beautiful shore, like a swan. They are gliding through life like a swan. And all we can do is watch and admire till they're gone.
Backing you up, little sister. Whenever there's fear there, you bet your ass we're there.
Dragging your tail to where you need us.
Packing a punch, yeah, you should need us. Cracking some jokes when your skies are gray. We're here in the background, backing you up. Yes, backing you up. Every step of the way.
Go on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. At 16, Emma was not like other girls from Brooklyn. She was half black and half white, but like other girls, Emma longed to please her mother. Little True was from another time in a more southern place. He wanted to please his mother as well. The instant they met, they knew they were the same. Yes, nothing could ever be clearer. On that point, we must always agree. Though we're only 2 drops in an endless sea. Yes, I know you, and I know. Collided at the black and white ball, and the collision changed the world. Well, Emma's at least.
the line.